welcome to the use of English UTME 2024, and in today's class we'll be looking at the concept of conjunction. Alright, so we'll be considering conjunction, and then we're looking at the definition of conjunction, the different types of conjunction, and examples to conjunction in English language. Now, let's consider this. What is the meaning of conjunction? Now, conjunction is a word that joins two words or group of words. Okay? So, the major function is a conjunction is a word that joins two words or group of words. So you can see a conjunction is a word that joins two words, okay, or group of words. And remember here, we said it is a word. So conjunction is a word that joins two words or group of words. In this case, we're going to be looking at the different names to which you can call a conjunction. All right, conjunction can otherwise be known as conjunction. Conjunction can otherwise be called a joiner or a linker. So any of this name could also go. You can use or a connector. So it's either you call it a conjunction or a joiner or a linker or a connector. Those are other names to which you can refer to as conjunction. Remember, by the definition, it is a word that joins two words or a group of words. So the major function of a conjunction is to help join two words or group of words in a particular sentence. That's the major function of a conjunction. Remember, okay? And remember that a conjunction is one of the word classes in English language. I mean, one of the parts of speech in English language. That's basically what conjunction is. Now, for those that are just joining, remember what we're looking at today strategically is the definition of conjunction, which is what? That is, conjunction is a word that joins two words or a group of words in a sentence, okay? Now remember, conjunction can otherwise be called what? A joiner, all right? Or a linker, or as well, or as a connector. Those are other words to which you can call conjunction. I hope this is understood now. Now remember that we have different types of conjunctions, okay? So let's consider them. So we have types of conjunction. Types of conjunction. So the first one is coordinating. Coordinating conjunction. Don't forget, coordinating conjunction. Full stop. Second, that's number 2. I hope you can see below, class. Number 2, we have semi-coordinating conjunction. Semi-coordinating conjunction. Don't forget, semi-coordinating conjunction. Now the third one, which is number 3, is correlative conjunction. That's C-O-R-R-E-L-A-T-I-V-E. Correlative conjunction. And then the fourth one, that's number 4, is subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction. All right, class, take a look. We have 4 different types of conjunctions in English language. Now here you have, the first one is called the coordinating conjunction. The coordinating conjunction, as you can see from the board. Then the second one is called the semi-coordinating conjunction. And then the third one is called what? Correlative conjunction. And the fourth one is known as subordinating conjunction. Remember the definition of conjunction, and then another name to which you can call a conjunction has been identified as what? Joiner, or linker, or connector. Is that okay? Now, let's take each of those types one after another. So the first aspect we'll be looking at is, which is number one, coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunction. All right, so here, a coordinating conjunction is a word that joins units of equal ranks. It is a conjunction that joins units of equal ranks. So you can have a conjunction that joins units of equal rank. Okay, so a conjunction that joins units of equal rank. Are we good? So that means that this type of conjunction tends to join two words that are of equal grammatical status or equal ranks. I'm going to give an example to that. So a conjunction that joins units of equal ranks or grammatical status. All right, full stop. Grammatical status. What that means is that the conjunction will appear to join two nouns or two pronouns. Are we together? So it joins two units of equal grammatical status or grammatical ranks. That's what it does. Okay? Now, under this category of coordinating conjunction, okay, we have three major ones. What are those three major ones? For example, you have, e.g., examples of coordinating conjunction under this rank. You have and, A-N-D, don't forget. You can place that in double quotation marks. Place a comma. We have O-R, that's or, okay, place a comma. We can also have B-U-T, that's Bert, place a comma. So these are the most common one under coordinating conjunction. Don't forget. We have the full form, all right? So the most common ones are what? And, or, and what? And Bert. Remember, what's the major function? And, that's A-N-D, indicates addition. That's what it shows. It indicates addition. Don't forget, any moment you use the coordinating conjunction and, all right, what that shows is that it tells you about an addition. You're bringing two things. Together. For example, Bimbo and Kunle, Johnson and James. That and is bringing two things together. That's the essence of and as a coordinating conjunction. And what are those two equal ranks? That's the two nouns, the two names that I just mentioned. Those are the two equal ranks or the two grammatical status. Are we good now? So here, what of the function of or, as you can see. So or indicates what? Or indicates alternative. Don't forget, alternative. That's the major function. Any moment you use the coordinating conjunction or, it must definitely indicate what? Alternative. That is, out of two things, one will definitely happen. That's what you're saying. If one is not present, okay, the other will. That's the essence of or as a coordinating conjunction. It indicates alternative. Now, B-U-T. What does B-U-T indicate? All right, let a student tell me. Let's go. Any student, quickly. Tell me, what does BERT, B-U-T, BERT, what does it indicate? I can hear you from there. Just go ahead. Tell me, speak. Anybody? Let me know if you're following. Anyone? Talk to me. I can get closer to call your names. Darren Jamb, Oluwanifemi Ige, Esther, Mudashiru, Dorcas, talk to me now. Oyindamola. This class is supposed to be participatory now. Is it that they don't talk or I don't know? Let them. I've called all their names. Nobody's talking.
Hello.
I think they should be with their notebook or something. Be writing too like that. So I will know at least.
Well, it's none of them. Tell them to all unmute.
Yeah, now they should be able to. Yeah, please, you can unmute. You can unmute and speak. The class is meant to be participatory now. Because once in a while I'll ask you questions to know whether you're following. And you can as well ask me questions too. I will pause and retake it.
Unmute. Can you hear somebody now?
Yeah, but not too loud. Can you
Speak
speak?
louder.
Can you speak louder?
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim. To show contraction. Good, good, good. Please, all students, get your notebook and your pen. Make sure you're participating. Now let's go. But is mostly used to indicate what? Contrast. Contrast. That is opposite idea. Opposite idea. So it means in a stretch of a sentence, one aspect has to be positive, the other aspect has to be what? Has to be negative. That's what you're saying by contrast. Okay? I went to his house, but he was not around. Can you say that now? So I went to his house is positive. For the fact that you have used but, it means that the second part of the sentence will be negative. That's what it means. The second part of the sentence will be negative. I went to his house, but he was not around. Can you say that now? So that's the essence of using what? But as a coordinating conjunction. So these are the most common ones, which is what? The use of and, or, and but. They are the most common one. Now, the full form of a coordinating conjunction is denoted by an acronym. Okay, so look at the acronym. So this is an acronym for the coordinating conjunction. Don't forget, for the coordinating conjunction. Acronym for the coordinating conjunction. All right. Now, this is known as fanboys. Fanboys. Okay, that's FANBOYS. Fanboys. That's the full form of the coordinating conjunction. Remember, F represents FOR, that's for. A is what? AND, that's and. N represents what? NOR, that's no. B represents what? BUT, that's Bert. Don't forget. Then O represents what? That's or. Then Y represents what? Yet. And S represents so. Now, take a look at that as the full form of the coordinating conjunction. And it's mostly represented by the acronym fanboys. It's easy to identify. You can see fanboys. F represents for, A represents and, N represents nor, B represents Bert, O represents or, and Y represents what? Yet. Even S represents what? So. Don't forget. So that's fanboys. If you're treating coordinating conjunction, don't forget fanboys, okay? That's very, very important. I think you can charge it, it's getting low. Now, here, let's take an example to clarify this. Now, e.g., you can have Thompson and James are students. Can you say that now? Are students. Let me write it here. Are students. Full stop. Thompson and James are students. I hope you can see the example there. Thompson and James are students. Which type of coordinating conjunction have I used? A and D. Can you see that now? What is the function? Is helping to join two units of equal grammatical status. Two units of equal grammatical status. You can see. So, and there, look at, for example, this is the what? This is the first subject, subject 1. That's S1, the first subject. Then James, second subject, subject 2. All right? Now, look at and. What's this and here? That's what? A coordinating conjunction. Can you see? Can you see it very well? Oh, okay. You're not seeing the screen. Sorry. So innocent, is there a way we can adjust it? So they can see.
Now see the screen.
Yes.
Eh,
It has gone off totally. I noticed when it was warning that the battery is low.
The word is laptop, so it's back on. Yeah. It just ended the call. You are very rude.
Okay, so we're back down. So, all right, class, can you see up to this end? Please talk to me. Can you see up to this end? Please let me know. Can you see up to this end, class? Can you hear me? Hello?
Oh, sorry, good.
Okay, so they can hear.
Yeah.
All right, can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? All right, all right. So please, can you see the screen now? Look at my hand. I'm touching it. You should be able to see it now, right? Please let me confirm. Can you see it? All right, all right. So now, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to give a sentence to clarify the coordinating conjunction usage. How to use the coordinating conjunction in sentences, okay? And the first sentence I gave is what? Thompson and James are students, okay? Thompson and James are students. Now remember, Thompson is the first subject. That's why I wrote S1. That's the first subject. Then James is the second subject. That's S2, all right? Now remember, what is and here? And is a coordinating conjunction that helps to join these two subjects together. And they have equal grammatical status. What does that mean? It means that what? They belong to the same word class. Thompson is a noun, James is also a noun too. Do you understand? And then, because I'm using two subjects, what happens? I have to use a plural verb, which is what? Are. Don't forget. Are is what? That's a plural verb. PV. That's a plural verb. Okay? And then, students. That also has to be what? A plural noun. A plural verb will attract a plural noun. Don't forget that now. That's also a plural noun. Students here is what? A plural noun. Okay? Now, that's an example to show you that what? And helps to indicate what? Helps to indicate addition. Why? Or helps to indicate what? Alternative. Why? But helps to indicate what? Contrasts. Is that okay? Now, remember, you can use the acronym for the coordinating conjunction. F represents for, A represents and, N represents nor, don't forget, and B represents but, don't forget, O represents or, Y represents yet, and S represents so. Okay, that's farm boys. That's the full form of the coordinating conjunction. Remember, Thompson and James are students. Okay, so Thompson is the first subject. That's why you have S1. Okay, James is the second subject. That's why you have S2. Then and is a coordinating conjunction. Don't forget. And what? Because I have used two subjects, it will attract a plural verb. Don't forget, which is are, A-R-E. And then I have students, which is a plural noun. The and, as a coordinating conjunction, is helping to join the two subjects together, which are what? Thompson and what? James. And those two subjects belong to the same grammatical unit. What do I mean? Thompson is a noun, James is also a noun. They are both of the same grammatical units. I hope you understand that clearly. Now, I'm going to rub out this part. I'm going to rub out this part. Yes, please. You have a question? Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. If you have a question, go ahead. Okay, you want to write? Okay, quickly. You can take the notes. I'm giving you a detailed class, so you can ensure you take the notes. Starting from the definition and other words that you can call conjunction, I gave you three. First one is joiner, or linker, or connector. Then there are types of conjunction. The first one is coordinating. That's the first aspect that I touched. I'm going to give more examples to that. The second one is semi-coordinating conjunction. I'm yet to touch that. The third one is correlative. correlative conjunction. The fourth one is subordinating conjunction. All right? Please notify my attention once you're done writing. Once you're done copying. Okay. I believe every other person, right? Every other person. All right, be fast. You also have joined since now. Be fast so that we can take more examples for coordinating conjunctions. Or the first part, you mean? Okay, so now let's take more examples. Now I'm also going to give you a classwork. Please, let's make this class participatory. You can ask a question in between the class. And when I do ask you a question, please be ready to respond. Be ready to respond. Let's go. Second one, as e.g., another example. Another example. Okay. You can wash the car, or you ask someone to help you. You ask someone to help you. Full stop. Now take a look. That's another example. What am I using? I'm using a coordinating conjunction, or, that's OR. And I said, you can wash the car yourself, basically, or you ask someone to help you. Can you see that now? So, remember, this is what? This is talking about what? A clause. That's a clause, remember. And you ask someone to help you is also what? Is also another clause. Or is what? A coordinating conjunction, don't forget. You know, I mentioned to you that a coordinating conjunction is a conjunction that helps to join units of equal ranks or equal grammatical status. Now, what do you mean by that? It means that or is echoing so please just hold on a minute. Yeah, we're working on it. All right, can you hear me better now? Is this still echoing? Is this still echoing? I think it's better now. All right, so we can continue now. Look at the second example, class. I said, you can wash the car, or you ask someone to help you. This is the first clause, all right, which is what? You can wash the car, that's the first clause. Or you can ask someone to help you, that's the second clause, remember. So, a coordinating conjunction helps to join units of equal ranks or units of the same grammatical status. Remember, this is a clause and this is also another clause. So the coordinating conjunction OR is helping to join two clauses